Hi guys, so this is our first review for our unit test and we are going to jump right to it. So we have our tic-tac-toe trick. And remember, different signs mean a negative and same signs turn into a positive. Okay, so I have here my adding and subtracting steps and my multiplying and dividing steps, and we're going to use those as we follow along. So for adding and subtracting, I need to fix any double signs. So I look at my first two bullet points. I don't see any double signs in the first one, but I do see them in the second one. So I'm going to change that based off my rule. All right. So now I can go ahead and solve using step 2. Are they the same or different? These are different. So I'm gonna subtract. So it's negative 36 and positive 12, but really I'm subtracting them. So I have 6 minus 2 is 4, 3 minus 1 is 2. And I asked myself which one was bigger. So this one was bigger, so that means my answer is going to be negative. Alright, we do it again for the next one. This is an imaginary plus, this is a minus, so again they're different. So that means to subtract. And I get 4. And 18 was the bigger, so it's positive 4. Alright, with multiplying and dividing, I'm still looking if they're the same or different, but that doesn't tell me add or subtract. No matter what, I'm multiplying here because this is parentheses, and here is division because of the slash. The same and different tell me what my answer is going to be. So for example, these are the same, so that means my answer, no matter what number, is going to be positive. Because I have a negative times a negative. Here I have a positive divided by a negative, and those are different, so my final answer is going to be a negative no matter what the number is. So let's figure out what the number is. 9 times 4 is 36, and we already said it's going to be positive. And then 24 divided by 6 is 4, and we said it was going to be negative. Now, for this part of the test, you will not be allowed to use the calculator, so make sure you are practicing your multiplication and adding and subtracting. All right, the high temperature of one day was 30 degrees, and then it dropped 23 degrees. What was the total change in temperature? Remember, total means to add. So I'm going to go ahead and solve it now. Double signs. Now they're different, so I subtract. Now I get 7. Now whenever we answer these questions, something we missed on our quizzes was writing the response. So the total change was 7 degrees. This is my final answer. A scuba diver descends 63 feet. That means goes down. It happens in 18 seconds. What integer represents the change in feet per second? Alright, so whenever it says something like this with a per or each, or per 1 second, all of that means division. Okay? Alright, so I set up my division problem. 18 times 3 is 54. That's 9. Bring down 0. And 18 times 5 is 90. And this should be a negative because it was a negative and a positive. So that means the scuba diver goes down 3.5 feet per second.